मियाँ जिंदगी
जी आप सुन रहे मियाँ जिंदगी on मियाँ 104.8 FM just about 51 minutes past the hour of 8। नमस्कार देवी और सज्जनों, मेरा नाम रवि है और इस वक्त मेरे साथ सुधा अय्यर जी मौजूद हैं, who is basically part of Shrishti Annam Foundation and they have been feeding a lot of kids and disabled people and destitute people for the past 3.5 years, and they have done a marvelous job so far with many bigger objectives, and I believe that your immediate objective is to probably increase the number of those people who you feed by a huge margin. Can you take us through that?
Yeah, you know, what we want to do, Ravi, is this is a pilot that you're doing now, feeding people, because you need to do that to really get to know. You know, sitting in our glass houses, unless you actually get your hands dirty and you know what's the problem, how to feed, what to do, what are the issues we face, operationally what is it, you can't do it, right? So first, this is our pilot center and we've done this for 3.5 years. So what I would like to do, and it's in my eyes, it's a success. And there is a need for this, and there will always be a need for this in India, even 50 years from now.
Absolutely.
Okay? So that has been established. Now what I would like to do is have centers like this across the country.
Okay.
And immediately, I would, not immediately, probably in the next 3 to 4 years, I'd like to have centers where, across the country, where we're feeding at least 100,000 people a day in this manner. And I want this to be a community undertaking. See, it's simple, no? In the olden days, when there were small kingdoms, you took care of your community.
Right.
10 to 20% or something of your earnings went into that.
Right.
And you took care of, each took care of their own. In a village, there was no hunger, right? Because students used to go from house to house eating daily. And so each house took the burden, that responsibility. That responsibility has been lost in this urbanization in India. And in this whole change of lifestyle, suddenly, that entire responsibility has gone. So I want to bring that back. I'd like to I'd like our foundation to be feeding 100,000 people a day. However, I would love that the support comes from 100,000 other people who are each supporting one person. So we call it the Gift of Life program, right? You pay 600 rupees a month and you take up the responsibility of one person. So if going to corporates is one way, or going to large trusts, going to an individual and saying, be a part of this,
is the easiest way of doing it. Actually, if you manage to garner all the individuals together, then you don't really have to worry about government funds and corporate funds and this and that, because corporates, you know, just to show that, oh, they are being a part of a noble cause, they'll do it, and one day recession ke bahane se they'll say कि नहीं हमारे पास तो funds नहीं है.
That's
individuals as a moral responsibility, if they undertake, it's a way of life, I believe.
That's
more than anything else.
Exactly.
If you start believing that yes, you are doing good for others, then I guess in all atrocities you would continue doing that.
That's right. So if 100,000 people are aware of this, for me in my cause, it's not only the feeding but the awareness and the responsibility. And eventually, if 100,000 people think they should, you know, our byline is say yes to a hunger-free India. If I'm today, me and the core people working together in our group think it. Tomorrow, if 100,000 people think it, it's so much more powerful, and it will happen. You know, if you want something really badly, the universe conspires to give it to you.
Absolutely.
Right? You know?
Shah Rukh Khan's dialogue, अगर कोई चीज को बड़ी शिद्दत से चाहो तो कायनात कोशिश करती है कि आपको मिला सके, right?
So it's Paul Coelho, you know, the alchemist. So you know, so if not today, what a few of us want. Tomorrow, if 100,000 people want, and they're doing something about it, why will it not happen?
Absolutely.
India will become hunger-free.
In fact, they say that कि prayer में भी बहुत शक्ति होती है. अगर आप मिलकर एक साथ pray करें तो ऊपर वाला भी आपकी बात मानता है.
It's tremendous.
So similarly, if all of you put in your efforts towards one direction,
and मेरे ख्याल में भारत में, you know, hunger should not be there. Should be part of every Indian's call. You know, it's a clarion call.
It's our country, it's our people.
They should not be 1/3 of my country should not go to bed hungry. And children, would you like your child to miss, you know, meal is late by 15 minutes? They're so bothered. That child has not had food for 2 days or 3 days, and is dying of hunger. 5,000 children are dying of hunger and malnutrition. I mean, that's
in fact, the other day I went to one of the gyms over here in Juhu, and there was this, you know, son of a rich guy, and that guy would come work out for about 15 minutes and then have a big, huge coffee at Barista or something and spend $250 every day.
Yeah.
So imagine if out of that they give out 20 rupees a day, you're feeding one more person.
It's nothing. We can do it. If today I get 100,000 people who say that, and it's nothing, who say I'm going to give 600 rupees a day, we'll be feeding 100,000 people across India.
Absolutely.
And this is simple.
Absolutely.
It's nothing.
Yeah. So all you have to do is make that small little contribution from your side, and you already know that you have given the gift of life to somebody else.
That's right.
Yeah. 1:1 ratio is also good enough for us to be a poverty-free and a hunger-free country.
That's right. And that's the beauty of it. The simplicity and the scalability if we do it that way.
Fair enough. And I would also like to ask one more thing. What exactly has been the government's contribution to your initiative, or does the government actively participate in these kind of initiatives?
No, government, I mean, we are way too small for government to really participate. We did some small project with them in Kakinada, feeding some kids on endowments and things like that. We did do that. We worked with them for a year. And, probably we'll work with them in the future. And I hope to in a larger scale because, government needs to get involved when we do go community. Government is doing tremendous amount, actually, Ravi. You think about India at independence, our poverty rate, our hunger at that time in India was about 55%. And poverty rate was much higher. So, we've seen a steep decline, a stark, great decline in poverty.
And as a steady decline, actually.
A steady decline. And we've seen, we've gone from half hungry to 1/3 hungry. The numbers have gone up because the numbers have increased.
Absolutely.
Our Indians have just gone up.
Yeah.
So, government is doing a great task.
We believe in a lot of love and passion. So
that's right, Indians. And
my boss has about 5 kids. He's very passionate. Okay.
And then that... And then there's the midday meal scheme, which is feeding hundreds of thousands of kids across the country, which has been fantastic.
Right.
And there are a lot of feeding schemes, but the thing is that somehow in the implementation, there are gaps, and so though they're doing a wonderful job, more needs to be done, and that will happen when the community gets involved. That last mile reaching to finding out how these things are going on, are these feeding centers working well? Unless the community gets involved, it will not work. So this whole thing, government has a huge role to play, obviously. I mean, 323 million Indians are hungry.
Absolutely. And as a matter of fact, I think it's more than anything, it's your way of life. You just start believing that you have to do it. It's like, I'll give another example. While you are a parent, you know that you have to feed your child. So whether you have your job, you don't have your job, it's your responsibility to take care of your child. So you'll go to any length to make sure that you do it for them. Similarly, if you're a responsible son, you know that you need to take care of your parents. Whether you have a job,
Absolutely.
whether you have a pay, you don't have a pay, you'll beg, borrow, still do anything, but still you know that you need to keep your family happy.
Absolutely.
Similarly, if you take it upon yourself that it's my commitment to feed one more person, I just have to pay $20. So the universe will give you.
Absolutely. It's a sense of responsibility. You're right.
Right.
It's all a matter of attitude and responsibility. And it's pretty amazing. If you do that, the next time you're on the street and you see a beggar, you don't feel quite so guilty.
Your attitude changes completely.
You feel that, okay, I'm part of this system. I'm doing something.
Right.
And to me, that's given me much more sukoon neend since we've started this than I've had for many years before.
I'm sure. Yeah. Fantastic. Thank you so much for joining us. It was wonderful talking to you. And before I let you go, let me repeat the numbers. 022-252-56651. Once again, 022-252-56651. And the mobile number where you can call in, 98203-24927. Once again, 98203-24927. All the very best for your initiative. It's a wonderful initiative, and I believe there will be a lot of callers from our side who will call you and who will be a part of this noble cause, because I know that they all know that they have to have a better tomorrow, 2010. Yeah, at least for themselves they'll call you.
Thank you so much, Ravi and Meow FM for having me and doing this. Early in the morning this is a little serious, but
no, it's not actually. I think early in the morning it's good for them to understand that, oh, this is how I can be responsible in life.
And thanks to all your listeners for being patient.
Absolutely, and hopefully we'll have you once again in our studios in the near future.
Absolutely, it will be my pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you so much. That is Dr. Sudha Iyer from Shrishti Foundation who joined us and who explained how you can be a part of a very noble cause. All you have to do is make a small little contribution of 600 rupees from your pockets and the job is done. The numbers once again, 2525-6651, 2525-6651, and the mobile number 98203-24927, 98203-24927.